Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about buying 3D printers from supermarkets. Is it a good idea? Well, let's just check if this is a good idea to buy a printer from a local supermarket. So, just very recently, I saw that one of our local supermarkets was selling 3D printers. They're selling the FlashForge Finder. Now, it is a great little beginner machine. It has got a very small build volume of 140 by 140. But if you look at the target market that this is aimed at, this is parents who are walking into a supermarket. They will see this printer, they will see that the kids plastered all over it, and they will think this is a great idea to buy this for a child. But is it a great idea to buy it for Christmas? So, what I wanted to do is just discuss about 3D printers and why I don't think it's a good idea to buy them from the supermarket. Now, I don't want to smash or bring down any of our supermarkets, but I really don't think it's a good idea to go into a supermarket, see a 3D printer there, grab it, throw it in your cart. Now, I'm not going to lie, the price is very, very good at the local supermarket, but do they have the staff and the technical knowledge to support this printer, which I highly doubt. The 3D printers are not yet what you see in Star Trek, where it is that replicator. You type in what you want, or you say what you want. I want a cup of coffee, and boom, there it is. But so 3D printers at the moment are still very labor intensive and they require a bit of skill and knowledge. And I don't believe that every parent out there will have the skill and knowledge to support this printer. And anyway, buying a 3D printer for a young child is not a great idea. 3D printers, the head temperature gets from sort of 190 degrees Celsius up to about 240 degrees Celsius. And that is hot. It will burn skin very, very easily. It is very easy to be burnt by one of these printers. So the hot end, as you can see, sticks out the bottom here. Little fingers can get in there, touch it, and really get quite severely burnt. The other problem with the FlashForge Finder, now don't get me wrong, I think that is a great starter printer, but it doesn't come with a heated build plate. So you are going to get a lot of failures where it won't stick to the build plate unless you get your bed leveling 100%. Bed leveling is not just simply, there it is, it's level, let's go. You've got to turn these knobs and get that gap between the head and your plate really, really accurate. So you get a perfect first layer squish where it sticks to the bed print beautifully to the printer bed surface, and then you have no issues of that print coming loose while printing. And that will cause a lot of frustration. Heated build plates are a lot better for, especially with something like PLA, which comes in with this printer in the box. PLA sticks best to a heated build plate. There are ways to get it to stick to a cold build plate, but it is complicated. You need to put tape down and then print on it, and it doesn't remove easily. So it's not the best solution. And I'm a firm believer of heated build plates. Also, the build volume is very, very small, but that's not the point here. The point is, are you going to get the support that you need from that supermarket in order to maintain this printer and keep it running? There are so many little things that go wrong with printers, like a clogged nozzle. How do you repair that? The extruder is giving skipped extrusions. What is the problem there? So there's a lot of little problems that can happen inside the printer that will cause it just to be thrown into a corner and ignored. Now, the alternative to going to your supermarket is to go to one of the specialist stores out there that handles 3D printing. Now, I'm in South Africa and I am absolutely amazed by the sheer volume of 3D printing stores that are available. There is so much support out there. You can get any printer you want. You can get all the support you need. And I find that most of these places have a wonderful team of guys that are really willing. They're passionate about 3D printing and really willing to help a customer who has got a problem. So when they take the printer home and they can't get the bed leveling right, they can bring it back to that store, to the professional store, and get them to help them level the bed, teach them how to do it. You will not get that in a supermarket. The 3D printing community in South Africa is so vast, so great. And if it's in South Africa, it's definitely in the rest of the world. You know, there's I believe that there are user groups that you can go on to and get as much help as you want. And the guys are so friendly. They are so willing to help. This is such an emerging technology, but it's not a mature technology where you take it, dump into every household has one, dump in the corner, tell it what you want, and away it goes and starts printing. It does require expertise and training. Even myself, I've been working with 3D printers for a very long time, and I know these things. I know how they work, and they still can give me a technical problem which takes days to solve or whatever, and it gets frustrating, and you just drop it and you leave it. And even I do that. I just go, I'm not going to look at that now. I'll use one of my other printers. So it is really difficult to get that. By the way, guys, if you like the content of this channel, please consider subscribing. Also, if you want to support the channel, it costs money to run this channel, and I love doing it. I love the work. I love getting these videos out. I love helping people, but also I need help financially. So if you would like to support the channel, hit that join button, buy me a cup of coffee, go to Patreon, but the join button is really where it's at. I'm planning in the new year to start really building that join button up, where we create a Discord server and we provide some better help. Talking about Discord servers, I have a Quinley system, which is amazing. It's an absolute, but I've got a few technical issues because I've done some changes to my printer, and the support community, oh my goodness, they are so willing to help, and they really jump on that bandwagon to help. So if you decide to get a 3D printer, I highly recommend you jump onto Reddit, onto Discord, onto WhatsApp groups. There are tons of WhatsApp groups. The other problem that I'm going to talk about in the stores, if you go to a supermarket and buy this printer, where are you going to get spare parts? If you need another nozzle, will they supply it? At the moment, my local one does not supply it. They don't supply any spare parts for this printer. No after-sales support, no sales support. If you go and start asking them questions, they will have no clue about what this printer does and how it works. One of the good things, though, about it coming into supermarkets is supermarkets have a huge amount of cash behind them, so they can drive the price down. It's a little bit unfair on the smaller guys, but it does drive the price down and make it more accessible to the average Joe out there, and it drives up competition. Where are you going to get training for this machine? You're going to have to go online, watch YouTube videos like my channel, okay, and see how to do whatever you need to do. You're not going to get that in the store. Also, as I mentioned earlier, just be careful around young children. Don't leave this unsupervised. This is a great learning tool. You can make such nice projects, but I believe that a parent should be around the child when they are around this machine. These machines get hot. They are not particularly safe. They might talk about how safe they are and all that, but there are dangers and problems that can arise. Guys, I don't know what else to say about this topic. I think it's a very dangerous topic. I don't want to see more 3D printers coming into general supermarkets unless they have the staff and training available. And there is enough of a support community out there, enough of local businesses where you can buy your printer from, and I think that'll be a far better idea. You can go talk to a specialist there, and they can tell you and advise what printer you want and why do you want the printer and what are you going to use it for and where to get it and all that. So there are more and more children-friendly printers coming out, but I do believe it requires a lot of adult supervision. We cannot let their little hands going inside you and touching these nozzles. They get hot. 220 degrees Celsius is very, very, very hot. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I hope it was informative to a prospective buyer that's thinking of this idea. I really just want you guys to know that you must be careful and just be safe out there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel, and thank you for subscribing. I'll talk to you soon.